we started at.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Go ahead.
But it shall come to pass, and thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Most High, thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day.
So this day, you're still supposed to keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
Yep.
Go ahead.
That all these curses.
That all these what?
That all these curses.
All these curses, which already didn't happen. Go ahead.
Shall come upon
the whole nation. Go ahead.
And overtake thee.
And overtake us, which that already has, and is still doing and happening until this day. Go ahead.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
In the city, where?
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Where are we at today? Where are the so-called African Americans, the Jamaicans, the Haitians, where are we at today? We are in the cities, which is the hoods, the ghettos, the slums. Go ahead.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
And cursed shalt thou be where?
In the field.
Where was your ancestor picking cotton at? In the fields, the cotton fields. This is your history in the Bible. They don't teach you this in school. Go ahead.
They don't.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
Now go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 28.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 28.
Go ahead.
The Most High shall smite thee with madness.
With what?
With madness.
With madness. That's why you see all of this madness going on today with the so-called black community. Madness. Go ahead.
And blindness.
And blindness. That's why brothers is wandering around here on this earth, not knowing the purpose of them being here, not having an understanding. They're blind. They don't know what's going on. The Most High smited our people. Only thing they know is drugs, alcohol, music, brainwash rap music, twerking, all of this nonsense.
Half of our history
the Most High blinded them.
By
blind. Go ahead.
And blindness. And astonishment of heart.
And astonishment of heart. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt become an astonishment.
And what?
An astonishment.
An astonishment. Go ahead.
A proverb.
A proverb.
And a byword.
And a byword. So when we came off these cargo slave ships, Judah, Benjamin, and some of Levi, and got spread throughout the four corners of the earth, we went into captivity under all these nations. And we became a byword. And what is that byword? The byword is nigger, nigga, black, African American, monkeys, apes. Those were bywords that we be called, they started calling us. We were called every name out the book, except the children of Israel, the Jew, our true heritage. Because when we call ourselves African American, we're not African American. Who named Africa? Leo Scipio Africanus. Who defeated Hannibal during the Second Punic War and named that land after himself. And he was an Italian white man who named America, America Vespucci. Another white man. So we're calling ourselves after two white people. They named after him. You see what I'm saying? So how can we be African American? We're not. Those were names that the slave masters gave us. Understood?
He beat it.
Now, let's go. You done with 37? Yup, go to 48.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48.
Go ahead.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Thy what?
Thine enemies.
Now we will serve thine enemies. Who was our enemies during slavery? The white man. These people. They was our enemy in captivity. All these other nations outside of the children of Israel is our enemy. If they're not of the children of Israel, the 12 tribes, they are our enemy, according to the Bible. We are not supposed to be mixing with these other nations. We're not supposed to be holding hands with these other nations. We are supposed to stick with the children of Israel and our nation only. Feel what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Most High shall sin against thee.
Which the Most High shall what?
Sin against thee.
So who sent the enemies against us? Who sent the white man against us? The Most High. And why did he do that? Because we broke the laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why he sent them towards us, against us. That's why we went into slavery. Because our people was wicked, man. Our ancestors and forefathers was wicked. Just like our people is wicked today. Wicked as ever, man. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Our own people sold us out.
Go ahead.
Therefore shall thy serve thy enemies. The Most High shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst.
In hunger and in thirst. Go ahead.
And in nakedness. And in want of all things.
So if you go to the stores today, you know good darn well you barely have any black-owned businesses around. So when you go into the stores today and buy anything, you have to go to the enemy to get it. This is in the Bible. In want of all things, we have to go to the enemies. This is in the Bible. These are curses that's on our people. Go ahead.
That's why I told you to open up your own store.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And he shall put a yoke of what?
Of iron upon thy neck.
Read that again. No, go ahead, finish that.
And in want of and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed.
Now you see this image right here? This is a yoke of iron that's around our ancestors' neck. You see that? This is in the Bible. He shall put a yoke of iron around our neck until he have destroyed. How did he destroy us? He destroyed us spiritually, mentally, and physically. And we are still, today we are destroyed mentally, spiritually, and physically to this day. Go ahead.
Verse 49. The Most High shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth.
Now it says the Most High shall bring a nation against us from afar. From afar. That nation was the white man. The Bible calls Japheth. Go ahead.
As swift as the eagle flieth.
As swift as who?
As the eagle flieth.
As swift as the eagle flieth. Go ahead.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. And you got a lot of nations who represent the eagle. You feel what I'm saying? And just one. There's a lot of nations who represent the eagle. So now let's go to Deuteronomy 28:54. Hold on, we almost done. Cause now we're gonna get into the cargo slave ships.
I just gotta work. I gotta get myself in this house so I can go to work.
Hold on, let's just go straight to the point. One last scripture, 68.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 68.
Go ahead.
And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
Cargo slave ships. Egypt means bondage. According to the Bible. Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
We shall see it no more again, our homeland. Go ahead.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
To who?
Unto your enemies.
To our enemies. Once again, go ahead.
For bondmen.
For slave men.
And bondwomen.
And slave women.
And no man shall buy.
And no man shall save. What does it say? Negroes for sale.